pack on my back where the trail begins. The pine trees sway as the rivers hum. To the call of the wild I will come. Out into the wild where my heart feels free. Through the mountains tall and the cedar trees. Hunting dreams that the still woods hide. Every day's a journey, chasing the wild side.
Hey guys, Dallas with Pursuing the Wild 365. It is November 21st, second weekend of Missouri Rifle. Out here on some public, Southwest Missouri, different public than where I normally hunt. After all the pressure and everything last week, we decided not to come back to that spot. We were supposed to have a hunt camp out this weekend. Pretty much everyone canceled, so just my wife and I out here, and we got in, I think hit the parking lot at 9 last night and hiked in. It was raining lightly. More moisture was falling off the trees from the downfall earlier in the day than was coming down from the sky, but we kind of got wet. Hiked, I want to say almost a mile in, set up camp, and headed out from camp this morning. Kind of slept in. I was hoping to be heading out, just before first light, or first legal shooting light. Instead, we ended up getting out about 10-20 minutes after, which is not terrible, but I mean, it all worked out. So we were probably 100 yards from camp, had a coyote push a really nice 6 or 8 past me while we were hiking, trying to get to where we were planning on hunting. He pushed past. I wasn't quite fast enough on the spin to be able to get a drop on him, but saw the coyote, and my wife was like, yeah, please don't shoot it. She didn't want gunshots going off where we were hunting and scaring the deer. So I let it pass. It saw us, it stopped and turned and went the other way. So hopefully we saved that deer from the coyote, but I don't know. We made it maybe another 50 yards. Doe saw a movement, and she stomped and blew. Didn't really know what we were. She tried circling around us and eventually moved off. She couldn't find and figure out what we were. We looked around for a spot to sit and noticed another deer moving down in the bottom. So we kind of held tight and watched, and it disappeared. And then a few moments later, a small 6-point came up to us and stopped on the other side of a tree, big tree. It's probably like 20-30 yards away from us, and it was a stare down for almost 2 minutes, and neither of us were able to get a shot, and it turned and stomped and blew and ran. Sorry, that wind is our sun is really bright. Yeah, so we kind of found a spot to sit and sat, and then we saw a doe come in, and she had her baby with her, and behind her was a young spike, and then there was a small 5 behind it, and then a 6. And so my wife wanted to take the 6, and geez, light is being crazy out here. I apologize for the bad video. Sun's coming in and out of clouds, but she wanted to take the small 6, or the big 6. So we waited, didn't shoot the doe, and instead of stepping into the shooting lane, 6 turned and went the other direction. And she was kind of mad at herself because she had a neck shot but didn't take it because he was moving. And I gave her props. It's a wise decision. Got to take the smart shots where it's ethical for the deer. And yeah, so we were sitting there and had a doe come in above us while we were watching the other ones, and she saw us move after we got off the guns, and she blew, and there was a stare down, and then out of the corner of my eye I saw a deer, and I was like, there's a deer. And then I looked, and there was a buck. It was a buck, and I was like, hey, there's a buck. And yeah, and I was like, hey, there's a buck. And so my wife got on it, and I started to film, and she was like, hey, if you have a shot, take it, because it was moving through her shooting lanes pretty fast. So I got on my gun and put the camera down, and I wish I hadn't, because she got him to stop right in her last shooting lane, and she dropped him with one shot. She pulled the trigger, and he just plopped right over on his side. And so, we just finished dressing it out, quartering it out, cutting off neck meat and front and hind legs, back straps, tenderloins, and took the head, got it back, hung up at camp, and hopefully we're gonna see some more and get something else this evening. Hey guys, so it's about an hour before end of shooting. Well, no, hour and 15, and just had 3 does come in behind us. We were sitting on the ground, dropped 2 of them, so it's starting to look good for the year for our meat supply. I'm pretty happy with it. Happened so fast, wasn't able to get it on camera, but hey, at least we got meat down. Good afternoon, guys. It is November 22nd. Our hunt for the weekend is officially over. We had crazy action yesterday, did not get time to really get much on film. I'll try and get what I can together, and hopefully it looks good, but didn't see anything this morning. Spent pretty much all afternoon packing out. I think we did almost 6 miles total round trip. Took 3 loads, got everything back to the truck. We're on the road and heading out from the small piece of public we were at. And this will probably wrap up Missouri normal firearm season for us. Hopefully we'll be able to get back out. I've got a buck tag still that needs to be filled on Firearms, and if I don't fill it for that, I might be able to get out for archery, but we'll see. We'll see you guys on the next video.
It's late October and I'm still in the hunt for one. I call the Missouri ghost. In these woods I swear I saw him more than a few times, and I never seen one that big in my life. And they say, boy, if you do, it'll be one to boast. But I tell them I'm used to hunting ghosts. Yeah, you spend as much time as I have in these woods, you start to believe that you see things you never could.